A new era in Green Bay. What's going on? And welcome to the Football World with Juice, back here for another NFL record prediction. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the Green Bay Packers' upcoming 2023 schedule, going game by game, pick by pick, ultimately determining what I think the Packers' record will be in 2023. If that sounds good, don't forget to like it up. Of course, subscribe to the Football World with Juice. And get in that comment section. Packers fans. How do you think your team's going to do in 2023? Is Jordan Love going to be awesome? Is he going to be the next great Packers quarterback? Are you guys going to take a little bit of time to rebuild and go maybe a season or two away from making the playoffs again? Or what do you think you guys are going to be? Let me know. Now, let's pick some games. The Packers kick off Week 1. The Jordan Love era officially begins with your longtime rival, the Chicago Bears. You guys have owned the Bears over the last 25, really since Brett Favre. You guys have owned them. Rodgers and Favre have been the Bears' kryptonites. I think that in Week 1, Jordan Love is going to come out and go into Chicago and hand you guys a win. I've got a great feeling about this game. I like your offensive line a lot. I like your run game in this game. I think this is a game that I think you're the better team, honestly. I know people are saying, "Oh, well, Justin Fields is a top 10 quarterback and he could carry the Bears in this game," which maybe it's true, but I'm not a Justin Fields guy. I don't think he's that dude. I think you've got the better team in this game. You're the better coach team, all that. I think you find a way to win, maybe a low-scoring game, but I think you find a way to win this game. Week 2, you play the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. This is a tough one for you guys because in recent years, you guys, the teams that you've struggled against are teams that like to run the ball. And I feel like Atlanta's going to be able to do that in this game with Bijan Robinson and their offensive line, and it's also on the road too. I'm going to say that Atlanta wins this game for now. This is a coin flip for sure, but I'm just saying for now Atlanta's going to win. Week 3, you play the Saints at home. I think you win this game. I think that you've got the better team, your younger roster. The Saints have a lot of veterans, and when you look at the Saints roster, it's all about the past. I feel like your team is more now and for the future, where the Saints are trying desperately to stay alive in the NFC race, but I don't see it happening. And you're at home too. I think this is Jordan Love's first start at Lambeau. I think there's going to be a lot of hype, and I think you're going to come out and win. Week 4, you play the Lions at home. I think you're going to get your revenge from last year on the Lions. You're going to come out at home on a Thursday night and take care of business. Win this game. Jordan Love's first primetime start, he delivers. Week 5, you play the Raiders on Monday night in Las Vegas. Devontae Adams' revenge game. I'm going to say the Raiders win right now. I could definitely see you winning because the Raiders defense stinks, but I think their Garoppolo typically beats you guys for whatever reason, and I think that happens in this game. I just have a feeling Josh Jacobs also could have a big game here. I got you guys. Week 7, you play the Broncos at Mile High. I think they beat the Broncos. I think that you've got the more consistent team than the Broncos do. I could definitely see Denver winning this game because, Mile High, rookie or young quarterback, that's always tough. But yeah, I got the Broncos winning. I got you winning this game. Week 8, you play the Vikings at home. I think you win this game. I think you'll split with the Vikings, similar to last year. Usually do split with the Vikings, so I think it's pretty fair to say that you will again this year. Week 9, you play the Rams at home. I'd say that if the Rams are healthy, maybe they have a chance to win this game. Maybe, but Matt LaFleur typically beats Sean McVay, so I'm going to say that he does again. So you're 6-2, right? Rolling into week 10, rolling along. Jordan Love looks pretty good, pretty settled. Week 10, though, I think you run into a tough one in Pittsburgh. I just think that that's a tough atmosphere for a guy to go in, especially if it's his first time starting in there. Yeah, and I think this is just a game for the Steelers to win. Week 11, you play the Chargers at home. This could go either way. Like, I feel like I'm going to say that you win because you're at home, and I feel like that's an advantage for you guys because Week 11, by this point, who knows what the weather could be in Green Bay, and the Chargers will struggle if it's cold at this point in the year. Like, the Chargers will struggle in that type of environment. Week 12, you play the Lions on Thanksgiving in Detroit. I think you split with the Lions. Week 13, you play the Chiefs at home. I think you win this. I think Kansas City wins, correction. They're the better team, better quarterback, all that. Like, I think that I feel like it's maybe possible, but like I don't see it. I just don't. And then week 14, you play the Giants in New York. I'm going to say the Giants win just because it's on Monday night. It is you're going to New York, so you drop 3 in a row. Not looking too great, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Bounce back with a win over Tampa in week 15. And then week 16, that is tough. You're going to Carolina. I think you're going to sweep the Bears, by the way. Like, I'm just pointing that out there. So I kind of think you're 9-7 right here. I kind of just feel like maybe this is a game that you just happen to lose. I don't really I feel like Bryce Young's going to have these games this year where he goes off, and I think this could be one of them. Carolina, they got a good run game. Like, if Miles Sanders gets going in this game, that could be hard to stop. Frank Reich's an excellent coach too. And they're at home, which, I mean, like, it could feel weird, like being that cold weather team going to North at this time of year. I mean, maybe it's cold in North Carolina too, but who knows? So ultimately, I got you at 9-8, which is good for a playoff spot and good for second in your division. I know I got you starting off strong, and I think like by like week 10, I'd say, is when your schedule like starts to toughen up a little bit, and I think you'll just lose more at that time just because I could definitely see you being like better. Like, I could see you winning the North, honestly. Like, I just feel like the Lions are the better team right now, and I feel like they're gonna just find a way to finish ahead of you. But yeah, 9-8 for the Packers. I think they're in great shape for the future. I think Jordan Love is the answer. I'm buying into Jordan Love this year. And yeah, I think you guys will be back in the playoffs as a wild card team, but like a good one to build off of for the future. And yeah, let me know, Packers fans, how do you think your team's going to do in 2023? Thank you so much for tuning into the Football World with Juice today, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.